This is the doctor. I am late for my Wednesday session. I have to catch a flight at 9:23 tonight. Thank you for jumping on with me. Listen, I apologize. Sunday, I was in Jamaica. I operated on a few patients. Couldn't make it out in time. So, I want to apologize for that. Now, I really look forward to these live shows. My dedicated viewers, we're sharing this journey together. I really do look forward to it. So when I miss it, I'm feeling it. But let me turn on this music here. My bathroom, listen to reggae music before I head out. Now, appreciate everyone showing up. Shout out to everyone that's on. I appreciate it. Now listen, we've started something really good here, right? Last year, this year we're starting out a little slow, but if you notice, right, I'm posting a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff. So it's not just the life stuff. I am posting a lot of things for you to follow me, right? I promise you that if you keep following me over time, now I don't have a time on it, right? I'm not saying you're going to get wealthy or your life is going to improve in a day or a week or in a month. What I'm trying to get everyone who is following me to do is not about the likes. I appreciate it, but it's about you developing the habit of, following people who can add some positivity to your life. I want you to remember that. That's what this is about. I feel like I have a lot that I can share with you. And over time, if you're following me, you're checking out what I'm putting out there. You're checking out how I'm living, right? You're checking out what is it you're seeing from comments other people are making, right? This whole experience is to help my viewers to develop the habit for success, right? Habit for success, right? Remember, I would define success. Success is not one thing. I remind you, success, you got to find happiness in your life, right? You got to take care of your health, right? You got to take care of your wealth. You got to find meaning to your life, right? As you get older, even when you're young, you're going to find some people dying around you. And it's going to remind you that, wait a minute, I came into this world alone. I'm going to go out alone. Unfortunately, when you die, when we all die, you'd be amazed how quickly people move on. So they don't owe you anything to keep you in their memories every day. So while you're alive, make your memories. Touch people. It's always people over things. So this whole Wednesday show and Sunday show, as we try to get it consistent, in between, I'm going to make up for not being able to be on every show right now because I'm grinding too in my life. But it's about finding the habits of success, finding the habits of listening to success, listening to positivity. That is the key for this show. So I appreciate you coming on. Now, I got to catch a flight leaving Fort Lauderdale. I'm going to Boston. My companies are in Boston, KICVentures. A lot of companies are up there. A lot of people up there are working with me, right? So I have companies, headquarters in Boston, and we're building it, right? I'm going to include all you guys. Trust me on this, right? I have a really great idea coming. It's going to be a platform that everyone who's following me is going to get a chance to participate with me in the success I'm building, right? This is something very interesting. I'm building the technology to do. So I appreciate it. So I'm going to jump on a flight, but before I go, I want to give you a quick message, right? Here's the thing. I talk about the 5 areas of wealth, and one of them is about products. And I just released a post where I said, for a company or a country to be successful, you should be focused on products, right? I'm hearing a lot of rhetoric going on in the U.S. A lot of rhetoric going on in Jamaica, but a lot of things. It's very fundamental, right? China, over the last 25 years, dropped their poverty rate from in the 80s to down to 4%. India is blowing up. Taiwan and Singapore and these countries, what do you think they do? They make things. They make things. So when you're listening to people talk about crime and talk about all that's politician stuff, it's very simple. You know, I go to Jamaica now every week, and I see all different kind of juice now. Right? That's product. Right? I finished operating Sunday. I tried to find some cooked food. Couldn't find any. 10, 11 o'clock at night. All the restaurants are closed. I go to Halfway Tree and found a guy. He has a little van. In the back of his van, he has about 10 Dutch pot. And I said, what are you having? He said, have some food. I have a little stove on the side, some coal in it. I'm saying, all right, give me some rice and peas. Give me this. And he heated up for me. He's a poor guy. The only cooked food I could find in Jamaica at 11 p.m. And the country is crying about crime and crying about, boy, people suffer and people don't have the money. The poorer you are, the more you should be desperate in trying to find a product that you're going to sell people. That's the post I post, but I want to remind you of that. The same thing for countries. You got to be developing products. Focus on that. And then I want to leave this with you. I'm going to Boston right now because up there I have my manufacturing plant. And I want you guys to one of these days see it. I'm going to show you some videos. All these machines making products right now. When I'm asleep, making products. When I'm traveling, making products. Right? Our company's up there with engineers developing, making products. We're making products. When you make products, it's for people to make their lives better. This phone that I'm on is a product. So I want to challenge you. If you're watching me right now, I want you to go out there. Let me show you something. Let me go in my drawer. You see this? I used to struggle with a floss. Struggle with it. Right? Now I get braces. See that? I'm like, man, I can't floss. Now I buy this. It has a toothpick on one end. I know you know this. Look at this. A toothpick on one end. On the other end is a floss. Tell me if you could not think about that. You go around and you start figuring out how you're going to get wealthy, develop a product, I'll go work for someone like me that's working on products. Stop getting caught up on politics and hype and all that. People out there need products. That's how you make your life better. So go find some product right now to go figure out how to develop. Any little product. You know, my kids, they have a little stool that they have to stand on to brush their teeth. So my daughter said, Dad, well, I wish you could make a stool that's also a garbage can. I'm saying, you know what? I wrote that down. If I didn't have a lot going on, I'll design that for her. She came up with that. She was 5 years old. So I'm going to catch my flight because I have some products to go make. You guys go get yourself, sit down, stop watching TV, stop watching sports, stop watching politics, stop getting hyped up and manipulated, and go find a product. Peace out. Love you all. Find a product. This is the doctor. I got to run, catch my flight.